Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. On this occasion, I would like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to present our research. To present my research. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Cindra Mawati Syahaan with study number 4001132065041. And the advisor is Dr. Andus Masudi SAMM with an IP with NIP 196010119900310004 from University Diponegoro. On this occasion, I will present the result of my research that I have been working for some times. The title of my research is Design of Storage Layout for Protector Material Fast Moving with Class-Based Storage Method at Raw Material Warehouse PT DSP Solutions Indonesia, Semarang Branch. In this presentation, I will present the research background, problem formulation, research objective, methodology used, research result, discussion, conclusion, and suggestions. The background of this study is 1. Warehouse has an important role in supporting company operations. 2. Layout arrangements that are in accordance with warehouse conditions have an impact on the efficiency and effectiveness of the process that occur in the warehouse, especially for material fast moving. 3. Found layout ineffectiveness in the storage of material, protector, fast moving. 4. The randomized storage method is that items are stored and placed randoms, which is result in difficulty storing and searching for items. In this research, I conducted there were several problem formulations that I found, including 1. What is the initial layout of material protector storage of fast moving in the raw material Jepara warehouse at PT DSP Solutions Indonesia? 2. How is the design of the storage of raw material for material protector fast moving? 3. About the purpose of the study. This research aims to find out 1. To determine the initial layout of material protector storage fast moving. 2. To determine the design of the storage layout of material protector fast moving. This research has the most relevant theoretical basis. Research used the theory of Widowati and Ningtyas 2022 about storage method of goods. 1. This storage is a random method of storage without any specific materials. Determination that is about the randomized storage. And 2. About the class-based storage. This storage method is storage carried out by grouping goods in the certain class, namely class A, B, and C. 3. About the share storage. In one place filled with several different types of goods, but also the placement also requires a benchmark for any raw material. And 4. About the dedicated storage, goods will be stored in a fixed location and should not be mixed with other goods, even if the location is empty. 2. I use a theoretical of Al-Fatiha et al. 2022 about good condition and arrangement in the warehouse are expected to avoid company loss and minimize cost incurrence as well as accelerate operations and service in the warehouse. Next, about the ABC analysis based on the Pareto principle about the class A. This class is only represented by 20% of the total inventory, but the value given is 80%. Class B is represented by 30% of the total inventory and the resulting value is 15%. Class C is represented by 50 of the total inventory on hand and the resulting value is 5%. About the conceptual framework, My research has a research framework flow, the theoretical about warehouse management, storage in warehouse, warehousing layout, effectiveness and efficiency. About the problems, one, the layout of fast moving the material is not effective and efficient. Two, long distance result in high material handling cost, cause use the randomized storage. And three, the GR process that is still re-engineering results in a long time in the inbound process. Three, we use about the class-based storage method, and about the empirical stories is the closed storage warehouse layout model using class-based storage material method by Alphatia et al. And we use qualitative method and research result. About the research methodology, research approach, use qualitative approach. About the research location in DSP Solution Indonesia Semarang branch at Candi Industrial Estate, Jalan Gatot Subroto in Ngalian District. About the focus locus research, the author's focus for conducting research is to analyze design of the storage material fast moving, namely is protector. Next, about the research panel. One, storage of goods in the raw material Jepara warehouse. Two, characteristic of goods movement. And three, frequency of goods movement. Four, layout method. Five, supporting and inhibiting factors. Data search, primary, material handling equipment, product. Storage system use, goods in and goods out, and initial layout condition of protector warehouse and raw material protector storage. About the informant of the research is, we use 5 research informants, and about the research data source is company data document and informant interviews. About the data collection technique is documentations, observation, interview, and literature study. About data analysis technique and data collection, data reduction, data presentation, composing, and drawing. About the data triangulation, in this study, the research used the data validity testing with investigator triangulation. With investigator triangulation, researchers conduct interview by asking a variety of questions to generate data. About the research. After the above explanation, I will interpret the discussion in my research. First of all, I analyzed to produce route to procedures of receiving and issuing goods to find out every detail of the process that occurs in the warehouse. Inbound. First of all, the admin will receive a plan of the arrival goods from the supplier, then carry out the ASN, upload the stage into the WMS application. While the admin prepares the ITS form, the goods that have arrived at the location are immediately checked for seals, containers, and then warehouse operator carries out the unloading process. Before being put on the shelf, the operator checks the quality and quantity of the goods first. If the goods are suitable, the inbound label is attached to the goods and GR process. If the goods are not okay, they are placed in the quantitative about the quarantine area first. About the outbound process, first, the admin will receive an order plan from the customer, then prepare the order form and submit it to the picker. After the picker receives it, the picker will pull the goods according the form. After that, goods will be taken to the outbound area to the process and ensure that goods are not sent wrong. Next, this is about the initial layout and initial shelving of material protectors. Here it is. The initial layout of material protector storage is interpreted into the drawing shown here. First of all, material protector is received from the entrance to perform procedure here. After that, the driver will deliver the goods from the entrance to shelves 9, 9 and 10. The process that occurs is that then the box is about to enter the shelf. Re-entrament is required, which is, I think, take the more time, yeah. Likewise, the exit process requires re-anchoring as well. I found ineffectiveness here. Along moving distance, the material handling cost high. A longer GR or good receiving procedure due to the arrangement. Then it is necessary to trace the size of the crew rack. The initial rack and the initial box text are shown the figure. The stack of boxes has 3 stacks, 1, 2, 3. And the rack has 6 levels. Here it is. With a length of 20 meter, a width of 1 meter, and a height of 8 meter, and 8 meter high. It is known that the area per one column is 1,3 meter, 1 meter wide, and 2,5 meter long. Next, about the frequency of this displacement initial layout. I calculate the total in and out of goods by commodity because the number of material is very large. So calculations are made based on commodities. Here it is about based on commodities. If the in and out of goods per month can already be known, the total frequency of movement can also be known by adding up the number of in and out goods. Material protector is the material with the highest total frequency of movement. It is known that the distance of the protector material from the inbound rack is 90 meter, and the distance from the outbound transit area to the outbound area is 60 meters. The distance of moving the protector material is meter. Total distance of material protector movement is total frequency of material protector at distance of material protector movement. Next. Both the material handling cost. Total OMH of initial layout is fuel price equals total moving distance. Here it is about the material handling cost and layout formation with GBS method or class-based storage method. Here it is. Next, I did grouping of goods based on Pareto's law, namely 3 classes A, B, C. The result can be seen from the table that I displayed. Here it is. The cumulative frequency and cumulative percentage are known. Class division description. About the class division description. Class A, the cumulative displacement frequency is 73,10% and the item type is 20%. Class B, the cumulative displacement frequency is 15% and the item type is the 30%. Class C, the cumulative displacement frequency is 11,9% and the item type is 50%. About the displacement distance proposed layout with GBS method. Total distance of material protector movement. Total frequency of material protector movement and distance of material protector movement. So here it is the result. and about the material handling cost proposed layout with CBS method. And here it is. Here it is the result, yeah. Next, yeah, applied research output. This is my research output, yeah. Proposal layout and proposal rack. This is the layout and this is the rack. This research result in the output of a proposed material protector layout design using the class-based storage method and changing the size of the beam. Changing the size of the beam on the shelf and changing the GR good receive method in the proposed layout that is carried out so that the distance is closer and the material handling costs are lower. The material storage is moved into the rack 21 to be closer to the inbound and outbound. Along with this, the proposed material protector shelves and beams already consist of 5 levels, which have a size of 20 m long, 1 meter wide, and 8 meter high. Non-area per one column has a size 1,3 height, 1 meter wide, and 2,5 meter long. However, what is the difference lies in level 3 because the size of the beam has been changed by increasing the size of level 3 by 1, meter, 1,5 meter. Yeah, I'm sorry. Then no rearrangements is needed when the goods will enter the shelf and the goods will exit the shelf. Yeah, next about the conclusion of my research is one, the difference in this specimen, the distance between the initial layout and the proposed layout is 9,164,275 meter. So it is effective and efficient to reduce the displacement distance by 56%. Two, the difference in material handling cost between the initial layout and the proposed layout in the difference between the initial layout and the proposed layout is 62,317,070. Effective and efficient in reducing OMH by 56%. 3. The researcher proposed a change in the size of the beam on the level 3 shelf by 1,5 meters on the shelf and change in the GR method, which is initially rearrange the box and new pallet to now require this process. About the suggestion, pay attention to the classification of goods based on characteristics of goods materials in order to create an optimal layout and use of space in the Japan raw material warehouse. 2. The researcher who are interested to continuing this research, the researcher suggests considering aspects that were not studied by the research and deepening and expanding the findings that have been achieved. Yeah, so, well, that all the presentation from me. If there are any input and question, I will gladly accept. I hope that input from the examiners can improve and perfect this research. I apologize if any of my words and behavior are less pleasing. Thank you very much. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.